This comes out of my understanding of a number of processes that are particularly potent. This actually slips over into talking about the processes, but I feel rooted in them, uh, where the where the main person who's being active in the process, whether a facilitator or one person who's taking the initiative in the communication, uh, is helping. When somebody says something, they are really trying to understand it at a deep level. They're kind of climbing into that person's universe, and you know, and that's a, did I get it at the end? It's like their attitude is, I'm trying to understand here. I'm not just going through the motions. Am I really getting it? Am I with you? You know, you really do hate your boss, don't you? You know, it's like the emotion is there as well as the content. And so you don't have to agree with somebody in order to reflect back the essence of what they're really feeling and thinking in that. And that it's so rare that that's really done well with us. There's a funny kind of psychological shift that happens in people where when they're really heard, they can kind of let go of the thing that they were trying so hard to push out into the world. And there is a relaxing and opening up and a kind of a sigh of relief. And if this is done really well with somebody, even if they are they tend to be very adversarial and ideological, they will loosen up a bunch. And if you're doing this in a whole group, they will open up and be able to hear each other more. And when that happens, there's a more ready flow of information and perspectives and emotion and insight. All the things that you need in order to come to a wise decision are there in the space because it's opened up. It isn't a bunch of solid minds and hearts bouncing off of each other. And it's great for relationships when that happens, and it's great in groups, but even in the whole society, you look at what's going on in the larger society, and you know, people in an argumentative society where the system is set up for people to fight and try and get their way, hardly anything can happen, and whoever wins when something does happen is because somebody won and somebody lost, and then those lost people are fighting to get heard, get their way. And there's something that's just really sad about the way all that is put together, and you can't ever reach a point of the larger picture that everybody has a piece of coming together and you're going, oh, wow, that's what's going on. This is what would make sense, because nobody's really hearing each other. And it's different from listening. It's almost like listening is a separate pattern, a separate function, because you can listen really well to somebody and they won't feel heard, or somebody can feel really heard even if they're not being listened to well. There used to be a little computer program to mimic a therapist who just sort of repeats back to you certain things and asks you more questions, and people felt heard even though there was nobody there at all. This is the computer program. So the functions are different. They're related, but they're different. So I wanted to highlight this one because it is particularly powerful at freeing up the flow of ideas, emotions, creativity, whatever, in a group or society. Methodologies are related to that, approaches related to that. I always think first of dynamic facilitation, where this is, I think, the most powerful thing that's going on in dynamic facilitation. Nonviolent communication also has it as a feature. And it's true virtually anything, any communication, that people need to be able to feel heard. But those two, people are really checking the facilitator in dynamic facilitation, or the person who is empathizing in nonviolent communication, are, trying something out. Let me see if I'm hearing you, da 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 da, and then seeing what the response of the person is. There's a level of presence and active mirroring that is going on, but always that, did I get it? It was a revelation for me when I first realized that's the biggest part of it, is the person is quite aware they may not have it right this time, but they're wanting to check and make sure, and that effort to replicate what's in. I want to try replicating in my universe what's in yours is a very potent piece of it. So that's all on that.
Great, Tom.
I think.
Yeah, sounds great. Okay.
It says my internet connection is unstable, so I'm going to try and